favors Tennessee. Carson. Pull up. Big shot.
Wow. Now Tennessee will play for the last shot. 19 seconds.
Will they call timeout?
No.
Parker gives it up. Bobbin. Oh, they're not going to call timeout. This is going to be it. No. Parker, the rebound. Oh, she misses with the left hand, and that'll do it. Oh, did we get a foul? I think they called a foul. Anisicki goes to the ground. It's going to depend on how much time is left. They're going to have to think about it. There was a whistle. Anisicki was fouled. It's going to depend on how much time was left. The three officials getting together and thinking about this.
Well, on the rebound, Candace Parker tries to put it back up. Anisicki goes for the rebound. Now we see Parker, but what's Anisicki doing? Shot goes up.
It looked as if there was time on the clock when Anisicki was pulled from behind.
Looked like 0.2 seconds still on the clock. But Bob Trumbull hasn't raised his hand yet to show that there's a foul.
But it didn't look like the clock was running. It looked like the clock had stopped at 2.
The clock stopped
when the game was still being played. If we can look at that again, it looked as if the clock just stopped at 0.2. See, the clock is running here. And it just stops.
Wow, that's a long pause on the clock. Clock did stop at 0.2.
The players were still moving, but the clock was not.
And when Bob Trumbull raised his hand to make the call of the foul, the clock had stopped.
Oh, that's interesting. The clock, there's a hiccup there. The clock stopped at 0.2, and they're going to say that Anisicki's going to have a chance.
Now, what's even bigger, Eric, is that Anisicki's only a 64% free throw shooter.
Well, are they going to say she was in the act of shooting? Oh, that was, okay. That's 10 fouls now on Rutgers, so she will have 2 no matter what.
2, right.
That foul called on Kia Vaughn. So Vaughn, her evening is done. Technically, she's still in the game right now. They're going to have to rectify that, and Vivian Stringer wants to call timeout anyway and make sure that everyone's on the same page.
And if Anisicki makes 1 of 2, they go to overtime. Rutgers has to play the overtime without Kia Vaughn.
Oh, that's a tough call to make, either side. But if you're Rutgers, you just got to be a little bit steamed right there. It looked like the clock paused inadvertently at 0.2.
Well, as the play continues on, and you watch the official.
Well, if the clock operator actually paused that clock for a moment at the whistle, that was the quickest finger I've ever been around.
Wow. 0.2.
There is a foul. It just depends whether or not there's time left on the clock.
Wow. These are going to be some big free throws by the senior.
So Kia Vaughn has indeed left the game. She's replaced by Rashida Junaid, and we're going to have 2 free throws for Anisicki.
A lot of pressure on Nikki right here. It's tied up.
A chance to win it. With 0.2 2 remaining. Nikki Anisicki, the senior, hits both free throws, and the Lady Vols take the lead.
Well, that's a big free throws, big performance at the free throw line by Nikki Anisicki. Normally a 64% free throw shooter. The senior steps to the line with 0.2 seconds left on the clock and is able to knock down 2 free throws. This will be one of those moments that'll be talked about the rest of the season. Comes down to 0.2 seconds when the foul is called.
If you're Rutgers, this has just got to tear your guts out.
Every player and the coaching staff has got to be sick to their stomach right now, because as that possession played out, coaches were hugging themselves. The celebration had begun. And now it's like having a pin just pop your balloon. Air comes flying out.
All right, still somewhat of a chance for Vivian Stringer's club, but with 0.2 on the clock, what can they possibly hope for?
Catch and shoot. There's no time to pass. So you've got to get a full length of the court type something and catch and shoot.
Basically,
that's
you got
it.
to bat it towards the rim. I don't even know if you're going to have time to catch and shoot.
Yeah. But the clock doesn't start until it's touched by a player.
Essence Carson will trigger the inbound.
The clock didn't start.
That'll do it. Kind of an awkward way to end the game, but the referees have left the court, and this one is a final. The Tennessee Lady Vols, they survive against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights.